Yeah, this is my first game on. I just fucking got up. Me and this random are doing pretty good. Yeah, but he ain't talking. He talks shit to the other team at the end of the match, but he ain't talking, but it's all good. Oh, fuck. We should be on there. Yeah. Alright, man. This is getting ready to start. I'm gonna hop off the phone. It is. It's on. Alright, man. I'll talk to you here in a few. Alright, boys. You gonna get this dub or what, man? You gonna get this dub? You need to get yourself psyched up. Are we gonna get this motherfucking dub or what? Huh? That's what you need to tell me. Are we gonna get this fucking win or what, bro? Yeah. The answer, that's goddamn right we are. You know why? Because we're fucking doers.
I'm gonna stay here actually.
Okay. Okay. Don't change your play style now.
Alright, I'm coming. On me. There we go.
I should have had them both right there. But I got him right there. That's all good. He's behind the van. Over there on that side. The red van. Which is, oh, he's in that room, I think. Behind. Wow, these guys are shitters. How did they make it to the finals?
I'm going in with the pistol. I see one. Oh wait. Oh, I got.
Get shat on, boy. Get shat on. This is the fucking show, son. This ain't fuck around. This is the fucking show.
Go. On me. Dang. We're doing good so far, though.
Oh, we got this. These guys are shitters. Fucking garbage. They're goddamn garbage cans.
Alright, easy, easy. We got this.
He's flashed.
No, I ran out of ammo.
I see that. That's all good. Let's go, you shit.
I'm going around to the right. Yo, he's one hit. Oh my god. He had about 1/4 of his health when died. Let's go. Let's go. You got this. You got this. You got this. Yes. Let's go. Got this. We're so far ahead. I'm gonna stay back. Or no, yeah, I'm gonna stay back here.
One's over here on the, yep, on the right side though. Here he comes.
Oh my god, I meant to aim in, but I can't.
That's a decoy. He's gonna be on the right. All right, go, 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 go.
I'm staying back. I'm gonna go around actually to the all the way back.
He's in here in the garage. Easy. Easy dub.
Let's go.
Good game, guys. Good game. On a stupid bitch. Easy money. Easy get that money. Easy. Easy go with that money. All right. On a bitch, I said. Losers. Got it. I got it. What? Getting all hot and bothered, ain't you? Hot, 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 hot. Why? Stop. What? What did I do? What, babe? Yes, Rochelle. I can. I don't know what I'm going to punch myself in the balls for, though. I'm about to. Because when I think about you, I touch myself. I don't know. What? Ha! You, in my defense, you said it before I did. I knew she was gonna go up with it. Every time, no matter when you get up there, rawr. What? Oh. Oh. There, show them up. How, Shell? Yes, I got out. There, Rochelle.
Hey, Chris.
What?
Okay, Shell.
I said there, Shell.
Hey,
There, Shellzifer. I make this bet a million and a trillion billions is It's only what? Bullshit. Why is it that cold? What?
It's not summer yet.
Kind of close. A little bit.
Help! Help!
What?
Help!
What?
Help!
What?
The hole.
What hurt?
Ow!
What?
Ow!
You're just waiting on the shit to get there. You want to go grab us some breakfast and grab the money? What up? I'll take it. You try to play or what? Alright. Alright, well fucking get on to me later, whatever. Yes sir, have a good night. Or have a good day. Oh, sure then, Shell.
What?
Fine. Come on. What? Oh, there you go. I can't make cornbread. We don't have any measuring cups. I told you that. Like 2 hours ago, babe. No. smokes, and the keys. Anything else is just excessive. A little less attitude, please. Well, nothing. Yeah, tiny last. Where do you want to sit at? Good choice, Shell. Good poke, Shell. Good poke. Good save, Shell.
Did you like that Pikachu?
Yeah, I did that. That skill?
No, you can bend it.
How close is Shell?
cigarettes. I guess I'll put some in your mouth. That's all for my lip. What? Kiss me twice. Anything. Oh, well, we should all get a little bit.
Is my
Is your what? Hello? I know, what'd you ask?
we're gonna have to give her a switch to Barbie room. The red bunch.
No, actually, I didn't know you asked me to. I'm sorry. My bad. I really didn't hear you if you did. When'd you ask me? Did you? My bad, Shell. I didn't know.
You figure out a price yet, or still? Or just getting whatever? Yeah, because I could put the dryer sheet, so.
Damn it.
Right down there, get the dryer sheet real quick.
Down where?
The car. There's the trunk.
Yeah. Where the fucking shoes at? Here. Here. Is that what you needed? It better be. Damn it. I'm asleep. I'm up. Well, what do you want? Come here. You said you wanted me. Didn't you? Just let me, send me an invite whenever you turn your thing on.
I'm just sitting here. There. What? Man, I love you, Shell. There.
Doesn't seem to have too much of an issue with controversy so long as it can drum up interest in a future fight. But the type of problem he had during the main event of UFC 94 between BJ Penn and Pierre for the welterweight title was most definitely not that type of controversy. Between several rounds during the fight, one of GSP's cornermen was rubbing Vaseline over the champion's back, which is of course fucking illegal. And Insack noticed it immediately. White, who was having a vlog filmed during the event, can be seen reacting to this massive clusterfuck cage side with Rashad Evans and longtime teammate of St. Pierre, David Loiseau. As per usual, when Dana White is not having it, the hyperbole here was real. I could be wrong, but I believe the heartbeat was added in post and not actually the sound of Dana's angry blood flowing through his veins. In Dana's defense, one would assume that blatant cheating would be a massive issue and result in big fucking trouble, as he put it. White spoke on the matter again during a UFC 95 press event and did not pull any punches.
Do I think that he got greased? Yeah, I do. Absolutely 100% think that that guy was rubbing grease on him. Do I think George was trying to cheat? Absolutely not.
In the end, though, Insack decided in a hearing over the incident that GSP and his corner would receive no punishment for what his team called an accident. And that was that. We would never hear about Greasegate again. Number 6. Conor McGregor versus Khabib Nurmagomedov, UFC 229. Look, you can say what you want about how big UFC 229 was and how lucrative a second fight between Conor McGregor and Khabib Nurmagomedov will be because of the post-fight brawl. And you're right. And Dana White is most definitely happy about that. But when you go back and review his post-show interviews and press conference, this is not a Dana White who's loving life and can't believe he just sold 2.4 million pay-per-views. In fact, he claimed afterwards during the presser that he hadn't even inquired into how the pay-per-view did yet. This is the most shook you're ever going to see Dana White. And while he wasn't fuming angry and spouting off hilarious one-liners, he was a level of upset that went so far beyond yelling, it was just pure disappointment. Like when your parents find out you got a DUI or something. White talked about how the event went so perfectly and how everyone in the industry should be celebrating, but instead we're talking about what he called the top 3 craziest moments in his entire career. I think there's a part of Dana that will forever have that 2001 mentality about proving that MMA is legitimate.
Listen, I've been working hard for 18 years to build the sport. Many of you, I know there's a lot of media here tonight, and some of you, this is your first event. I can promise you this is not what a mixed martial arts event is normally like.
And on the biggest stage he's ever presented, the event ended with bedlam. White just seemed at a loss the entire 30-minute presser. A rare sight. He did get a few classic lines in there, though, like when he discussed the governor running out of the building in fear.
The governor was here tonight. The governor went running out of the building. That's not good.
Or when prompted twice by Brett Okamoto about how bad this moment was.
It's a bad night for the UFC, for the sport.
It's a very bad night.
How bad?
Pretty bad. Super duper, really super bad. I mean, the worst.
Post-UFC 229, Dana was about as beside himself as you're ever going to see, and that makes it a worthy entry for our list. Number 5. John Fitch versus Josh Berkman, World Series of Fighting 3. If there's one thing that Dana White hates, it's referees who are bad at their jobs. And there may be no referee more hated by the UFC president than the mustached one himself, Steve Mazzagatti. The Maz had a history of screwing things up pretty badly while reffing in the UFC, and by mid-2013, White was done with it and took the opportunity to absolutely bury Mazzagatti at a press conference over a fight that didn't even take place in his organization. Josh Berkman choked out John Fitch at World Series of Fighting 3, and when he realized his opponent was out, he stood up and celebrated. Steve Mazzagatti kind of just stood there and didn't do anything until Fitch was an unmoving heap on the canvas. The nearly 10-minute rant that White unleashed on the referee cannot be done justice with highlights alone. It must be watched in its entirety. But this was Dana at his top trash-talking, pissed-off form, on par with the Elite XC rant.
Does anybody here disagree with me that Mazzagatti is a fucking toolbox?
Amongst the hits, White does an impression of Mazzagatti's internal monologue while Fitch's brain is being drained of blood.
And you see Fitch's arms go dead. You see him go limp. Mazzagatti standing in the corner. Pick up some bread, fucking milk.
He says Steve might be the nicest guy in the world who saves orphans on the weekends.
He might be the nicest guy in the world. He might fucking, on weekends, might save small orphans from fucking disasters, for all I know. I don't know what the guy does.
But he sucks at being a referee, and most importantly, raves about how Nevada needs to step in and do something before someone gets seriously hurt.
The Nevada State Athletic Commission is going to keep this fucking guy around until he seriously hurts somebody. That guy is dangerous.
And while his anger might be hilarious here, it was also effective, as later that year, Mazzagatti would referee his last ever UFC event, and 2 years later be pulled from working major shows in general. Number 4, Kimbo Slice versus Seth Petrozelli, Elite XC Heat. Seriously, will anyone ever get tired of talking about or listening to this rant from Dana White? In 2008, MMA was ghost chili pepper hot, and everyone was trying to get in on that action, including CBS Sports and their partner promotion Elite XC. Their ace in the hole to combat the much more prominent UFC was street fighting legend Kimbo Slice. And you know what? It was working. The event in question drew 4.5 million viewers. If only Kimbo had... In an interview, the promoters told him not to take Kimbo down for some extra scratch. Seth went back on that statement, but not before a legendary interview with Dana White emerged on YouTube, absolutely destroying Elite XC, their owners, Kimbo Slice, and fucking illegal activities in general.
That's fucking illegal.
One of White's main talking points during the late 2000s was how the UFC was working to legitimize the sport. So while the rant is fun and definitely an attempt to undercut his competition, White's also very clearly and legitimately pissed off that a very high-profile MMA event might be marred by potential corruption.
Guys want to come in and take a piece of the pie, and in it, they don't give a fuck if they destroy the whole sport.
You can't ever say that Dana White is your run-of-the-mill company president. Number 3, George St. Pierre versus Johnny Hendricks, UFC 167. You could just feel the rage exploding out of every fiber of Dana White's being after the main event of UFC 167. He looked like he was about to tear out of his skin and light the building on fire by the sheer will of his anger. The Las Vegas card ended in controversy when the welterweight title fight between George St. Pierre and Johnny Hendricks resulted in a split decision win for the champion. A shocking result to many in attendance, including the UFC president, who thought it was a clear win for the challenger. To add a bit of confusing salt to a gaping wound, GSP weirdly half-retired during his post-fight interview with Joe Rogan. White was livid. He called Nevada the worst commission on the planet in a Fox interview with Ariel Helwani, and at the post-fight press conference like a man who had just seen bad judging level an entire city.
I think the Nevada State Athletic Commission is atrocious. I think the governor needs to step in immediately before these guys destroy this sport like they did boxing.
Dana said he was scared of having cards in Vegas now. In addition to challenging reporters who scored the fight for St. Pierre.
Does anybody here think that Johnny Hendricks didn't win the fight? Meltzer thinks George won? Yeah. But what did you think it was? 1, 3, and 5? Did you see George get smashed and hurt in the first round? It's about damage.
White was having none of GSP's quasi-retirement.
You owe it to the fans, you owe it to that belt, you owe it to this company, and you owe it to Johnny Hendricks to give him that opportunity to fight again.
St. Pierre would later report that while showering before the press conference, his UFC title was taken from him and not given back after his time with the media was finished. It's funny how little this event seems to be discussed today, because looking back at Dana's reaction, it felt like the entire MMA world was collapsing around us. Number 2, Chuck Liddell versus Tito Ortiz, Golden Boy MMA. This one hit Dana in 3 distinct ways. 1, he hates Golden Boy promoter Oscar De La Hoya Hoya with a passion normally reserved for anime. 2, Dana and Tito have a long storied history of driving each other insane. And 3, his good friend Chuck Liddell was coaxed out of an 8-year retirement only to be KO'd viciously when Dana forced him to stop in the first place because of how much head trauma he was taking. On top of all that, De La Hoya and Ortiz came out firing at White about his business practices prior to the event.
That's what I do. I'm working hard to build my business and to take care of my fighters. Are you doing the same?
The third fight between Chuck Liddell and Tito Ortiz was truly the perfect storm to create an angry Dana White response. And DFW used the full power of the UFC's media machine and their partnership with ESPN to do a wrath-filled media tour of sorts, absolutely demolishing Oscar De La Hoya, his promotion, and the fight before it even took place. Anytime someone fired back, Dana would hop on another show and batter the fight, his most unfiltered rant taking place, unsurprisingly, on the UFC Unfiltered podcast.
And 12 of the professional fighters on the card made less than 3-3. What the fuck are you talking about, you cokehead junkie? And you know what? He respects the fighters so much, he couldn't even remember their fucking names at the press conference.
Presents Chuck Liddell.
In recent years, White hasn't been the F-bomb dropping no prisoners interview that he was in the late 2000s, but this debacle of a fight brought it out in ways we haven't seen in some time.
Chuck Liddell was making, $400,000 a year from the UFC. He made $250,000 to fight for Oscar De La Hoya.
Dana didn't stop after the card took place either, going after the commission that allowed the fight as well as De La Hoya on numerous occasions in interviews, even as recently as last month when Dana was asked about the fight by TMZ Sports.
The commission that sanctions that fight. Wow.
He still seemed absolutely baffled that it even took place. It's nice to see that White still has that fire in him when something really pisses him off. Number 1. Anderson Silva versus Damian Maia, UFC 112.
Dana, you said a lot of big words today. Embarrassed, disgrace. Is this your lowest moment as president of UFC?
No doubt about it. Absolutely, 100%.
UFC 112 was much more than a main event fight gone sour. The card marked the promotion's first ever trip to Abu Dhabi, and in the company's unending quest for world fucking domination, there were key partners in the region to be had if the UFC could impress. So this card was stacked up. 2 world title fights and the most unique and awe-inspiring champion the sport had ever seen, headlining Anderson Silva, who decided to have a really weird fight with Damian Maia. After playing with his food a bit more than usual in the first 2 rounds, the Spider did a whole bunch of nothing in the final 3. The crowd booed and chanted for Maia. Dan Miragliotta even gave Silva a timidity warning with a minute left in the fight. Even so, the Spider got the UD, but Dana was so pissed off, he left the event early and told Anderson's manager to put the belt on the champ, marking the first time White had ever skipped the ceremony after a title fight. Dana called Silva's performance a disgrace and likened it to a jackass running around for 5 rounds.
Other than he runs around like a jackass for 5 rounds.
White also said he'd never been more embarrassed as UFC president, and that the fight was the worst thing he'd ever seen.
I don't think I've ever been more embarrassed in the 10 years of being in this business.
Dennis Hallman's Speedo waiting in his future. In the aftermath, Dana shut down the idea of a super fight with GSP.
I don't want to see that fight now. He doesn't deserve to fight GSP.
Something that Silva had been angling for, and cited UFC 112 as part of his reasoning for choosing Chael Sonnen as Anderson's next opponent, because he knew the American gangster would push the action and not let Silva coast all fight. He certainly got that one right. The fight left White with a bitter taste in his mouth about his middleweight champion that would take some serious time to dissipate.
Anderson doesn't interest me right now. As far as him fighting again and what else, I can't even think about it right now.
Huge shout out to the pride of the West Midlands, Tom Moore, for putting his editing sorcery to work on this video. Follow him on Twitter at TomMJMoore. Thanks for watching. Please give us a like it.
I've never felt so close to the possibility of disclosure. So definitely.
Not that much, bro. I'm literally waiting for my plug to re-up.
I mean, the Giants, you can't make up that kind of stuff. They've overcome stage 4 cancer. It's the real deal. It's the real deal. I'm George Norrie, and we here at Gaia are committed to revealing the truth. Homeland Security has a video, and it's really strange. Incredible stories of anomalies, ghosts.
And subscribe. We've got 3 new videos or more for you every single week. Let us know what you thought of the video in the comments below. Follow On Point MMA on Twitter, and have yourself a wonderful day.
Chupapi Munyanya. Alright, let's spectate, baby. I haven't spectated solos in a couple of weeks. Let's see the vibes. These are always so interesting to watch from start to finish. Whoa, I don't think he's ever seen this area before, okay? So he has a supply run 3,500. Probably the best ground we've got in the game. Kind of crouch. Is there a guy close or... Oh, okay, he's got... guy's here. Okay. You see, he's gonna go up on this guy. This guy was shooting roof. Probably easy kill, I would say. So he got an orange chest, self-res already. He's vibing. He's trying to find this guy with the M60. I was ego child the heck. Is he down here? I think that's the loot right. I think he can drop down and kill this guy, to be honest. If he's scared, he should just pre-stun. The zone's got to pull mad far, too. Pretty sure he hears this guy. I mean, what's the play here, you know? You got to make a move sometime. Oh, my God. It really was a battle of who would make the first move. Oh, my gosh, dude. No way. Oh, my gosh. Wow. I didn't even, to be honest, they were just playing for the, like I said, the Street Super ground loot is the most OD thing. Okay, this guy's a little bit more active. He's moving a little bit more. The other guy was kind of a tippy. I heard AMAX or like a suppressed gun. Wow. That's not bad. You need to close both doors. Okay. Yep. You got a stun. Oh, this guy's a bot. Yeah. Oh no. Third party. Oh my God, third party. No. You got third partied. That guy below him. That guy's dead silence right here. This guy's 10 racks. He doesn't know this guy's pushed up. He doesn't know this guy was pushed up. I think Eddie though. He's got loadout money. I think he's gonna die in the back right though. Okay. Get this buy station out here. Say he has loadout money too, so he's vibing. Yep. Oh, is the zone moving? That's kind of moving. I would have just threw it, to be honest, but okay. Double bunny hop. Oh, this guy's the real deal. We got Kilo XM4. He watches YouTube videos. I think he wants to finish his scab, definitely for a little bit of cash, maybe a little self-res. Like I said, I don't really get self-res and solos unless I have a ton of money. If I have to choose between a self-res and a UAV, I always get a UAV. Just because it most likely 80% of the time, when you get killed, knocked, whatever in solos, they're gonna finish you. Unless you're like sniping. Sniping, you definitely should have self-res. If you're a much slower player, self-res is definitely the play, but you're not a slower player. Wait, car. This bounty. Maybe it's not. Oh, he's dead. Dude, he's not. Yeah, what? Get a car.
Yeah, my check is hit.
Oh my God. Oh.
What?
My check is hit till something fucking screen.
Yeah.
No. The timing on that was terrible. This guy had 10 racks. Dude, these solos aren't surviving that long, man. This is crazy. What's he gonna do right here? What's the play? Hit the button. The zone's moving, you meathead. You can't get to this buy station. He's gonna die. And his loadout just dropped. What did I just watch? Hey. What did I just watch? What's the play here, big fella? Dominican homie. What's your play here? So he has 0 kills, got a mag 10. I think he's worried about there's a guy, that Bertha. Move it or lose it, let's go. Maybe a scav? Yeah. A lot of solo players just play for a lot of bread, you know what I mean? They play for the bread skis. Oh, there's a guy here. Broke glass. Chupapi Muñaño. Underneath him. Yeesh. Put that Mac away before you hurt yourself, bucko. Oh, the guy's getting shot at. He died. What a ball, bro. Yep, see ya. Hey, everyone's getting torched. And this guy has the most kills that we spectated so far in his solo. He has 5. Okay. I just can't believe that kid bought a loadout, threw it in the storm. Absolutely chalked, bro. I haven't seen something that goofy in a cool minute. Wasted 10 racks and then died, and he didn't even throw the loadout in the storm. One of the biggest sells if I ever seen one. He sees the guy, beaming shit. Kilo pushing this. Well, what's the secondary? I didn't even get to see it again. Stop heart beating. Your heart. Oh my gosh. You keep heart beating. Nothing on your beat. He's on 90 ping. Okay. El Pico de Galo 23. That's his name. He has a Bertha there. That and solos alone is a cheat code. So he definitely should. I didn't get the Bertha. He's looking for these goofballs that are fighting here, but I would Bertha. Right? Like, no way he went into a bush.
sitting there heart beating, bro. Like, there's no one in fire. There's nobody in fire. Dude, what am I watching right now? I had to check the time real quick. Oh, this is a rat. Rat. Yeah, grab the birthday, you meathead. What are you doing, the storm? What are you doing?
What are you doing on your phone?
I'm sorry, I left a gentleman alone in my apartment, so I'm tracking him to make sure he leaves.
You're tracking him?
Yeah, I track everybody. The NSA can do it 7-9. And he's gone. Sorry, what were you saying?
And this is where the guy died at. Daddy right there for you. Daddy. W. Now get the Bertha. I think he has a kilo and a... Hey man, that might have been one of the biggest sells. Again. And he's triple threat. I hear this guy to his left. I think it's like second story maybe on my headset. Thank you. Finally someone good. Because I've been watching some people who are just abysmal, bro. Not even as far as like the players that are bad, they just play weird. And this guy's 17 racks. Finnick. Okay, it's the Don. We're spectating the Don Weezy right now. Chosen one. Twitch the Ozzy. This guy's a Don. Let me see if he's streaming right now, Ozzy. He is live right now. He has 3 viewers.
How much you pay a month? That deal they sent me the other day, I might just do that. It's $55 a month for the phone and, or not phone, but cable and internet. You know what I mean?
I'm about to wait up right now and find out for you.
What?
Huh?
You gonna give me a ride?
To where?
Never fucking ride.
Back down to fucking hog heaven that we just got out of the car?
No.
To where?
Never mind. I got it. Go get your bag. Okay, I'm not
What do you need, right?
I need 40. Yep, 40. Now. Please.